This is Katie Clancy, CEO of the Cape House at William Ravis, and you are watching the Cape House Show, where we give you the tips, tools, and sense of humor to get through the biggest transaction of your life. Okay, today we're going to talk about things sellers say. There are things that we hear sellers say a lot. One of them is, why would I, fill in the blank for this improvement, do that if someone's just going to come in and change it anyway? Here's why. If you're trying to sell a house with a laminate countertop and we're recommending to you that you put a solid surface countertop in for like $5,000, we're telling you that because you are going to sell your house faster even if that solid surface isn't their taste. And here's the deal. We're going to steer you straight. We're going to steer you to a color and a design that is very universally accepted and people will almost always live with. So if you spend that $5,000, you're going to save it in the fact that you're going to sell your house 2 months faster. So it's 2 months of carrying costs that you will not have. Second thing we hear a lot is, well, we don't have to sell. This usually comes up when we're talking about price. And they hear a price in the market and we do a very objective analysis. It is what it is. We don't invent it. We just divine it. And when that price comes out to be lower than what a seller thinks a house should go for, this is when we have that conversation, quite honestly. And you know what? Most of the time, most of us, including myself, think my house is worth more than what the market will pay for it. You know why? Because I live in this house. I love this house. My family lives in this house. I have a greater investment than just money in it, and I can't separate that, and neither can you. You can say you can, but you can't. If it's the roof over your head, it is very difficult to get a really accurate valuation on it, so that we don't have to sell it. You know what? Most people don't have to sell anyway, but we'll get to that answer in a second. Number 3, well, it's the principle of it. This will happen under high tense negotiations where eventually the buyer says something or does something that offends the seller and really slows down the conversation, and the sellers put their heels in their ground and they will not go any further because of the principle of it. Fine. If you are invested in being right, I am A-okay. But remember, I talk about the 3 currencies all the time. Being right is emotional capital. You are going to spend the other 2. What are they? Money and time. If you want to be right, no problem. Just be ready to spend some money and spend some time and you can be right. Or would you rather be rich? Me, I choose rich. I don't know about you. So all 3 of these things are things that we actually don't hear that much from our sellers anymore because we start the relationship getting a lot of this stuff out of the way, making sure that our sellers understand that making a little bit of an investment early on can turn into a great dividend later on. And that, chances are the people who want to buy it are going to try to buy it for less than you want to sell it for. That is actually exactly what happens. Houses right now are selling for about 95% of what their asking prices. So that is, yes, that's exactly what's going to happen. And the last piece, the principle of it, we're here to coach you through that. You will have a moment where it really rubs you the wrong way. We will help you get past that, get through that. How do you find us? Come see us at thecapehouseteam.com.